Hello, gamers. I have some news for something new on our website, hotspotgamer.com. Um, you can now score the games as we do. What I mean by that is when you go to hover over this More section, you have Submit a Review. And now it says Hotspot Gamer game scoring for Mac and Windows. You can now download these. Now I have a Mac, so I'm just going to click on Mac. Um, and we're going to download. Oops. We're just going to, instead of clicking on the content, don't click on anything over here. You want to go to here, download button. And then this screen's going to pop up and, oh, it didn't pop up. Okay, so it's probably because it's from my Google Drive. Okay, so we can exit out of there. It is done downloading, so I'm going to just click and drag it over to my desktop. Let's minimize this to show you what's going on. So here's the file for the Mac. All you gotta do is double click it. Oh, sorry, I gotta do this because it's Mac. Open. Okay, now I want it windowed so I can get out of there easily. So, ooh, the window is way too big. Okay, so let's get out of there. Let's open it. Let's make it a small window. I don't know if it's gonna stretch or try to squish everything in the screen, and it did. Okay, so we don't want it windowed. Take that off the windowed. Let's see how it came out. Okay, so this is what you get. It's a blank set. It's nothing spectacular and stuff like that. It was obviously made in Unity. Um, on the side here you have, because if you're confused up here, it says choose type of game. Okay, because when you click there, you have four choices. Types of games is what does the game consist of. Okay, now these are the general things we score our games on: is graphics, control, story, online, acting, and gameplay. Um, so now if the game consists of all of those, you just click all, obviously. So we're going to click here and it opens up this window. You probably can't read this. It says fill in all fields and press return for results. So let's say the graphics are excellent, got 9. Okay, bar, it shows the bar. Controls, let's say the controls were, fair, so we'll do a 7.5. Story, let's say the story wasn't good. Online play was awesome, and acting was horrid, and the gameplay overall was an 8, which is fun. How fun it is, because gameplay, it says 1 out of 10, how fun is the game overall, which we'll just say a 9. So now if we hit return or enter on the keyboard, the game got a 7.25. Now, the reason why it's yellow is because it's kind of in the borderline of you might lose interest over time. Now, if the game got a high rating, let's say it got all 9s and got a 9, it's green. But if it scored low, let's say 5, 7, 6, 3, and 5, hit enter, got a 5, and it's in red. So that's how that works. But the thing is, if you picked the wrong type, you just have to close it out and reopen it, because you can't go back, unfortunately, because this got stretched out in the process of building the scene. So, which I could go back and fix it, but this thing is really not that important. It's just if you feel like submitting a review and you just can't say, oh, I give this an 8. Why isn't it an 8? Like the graphics could be freaking horrible. The controls could be excellent. The story could be excellent. The online play could be fun. The acting is all right, and overall funness of the game is let's say an 8. And it's a 7. So that's how that works. So once you do that, you get that number, the 7 point, or let's just say the 7. Okay, you go back to Hotspot Gamer, and you just input your rating. Like, let's see, let's put in the name of us. Let's go to hotspotgamer at gmail.com. Game title, I'll just put unknown for now, and then we'll put our rating, and then we'll put our review. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, and you click send, it gets sent to my email, and then it gets reviewed and powder, just code it up a little bit and post it with your name on the. Actually, let me show you. If you've never been here, let's go to 7 Days to Die. This game got a 5.6, but I really enjoy playing this game. So yeah, your name would be down here. Hence why it asks you for your name, or you can just put your gamer tag. It doesn't really matter if you don't want to give your real name. So yeah, that's it. Submit a review. Download the scoring sheet. You can even explain down here why the way you scored it. I believe I did that in one of my recent reviews. I think I did it in Dishonored 2. Did I do it in Dishonored 2? I think I did. Hmm. A game getting caught is not at all fun. Of course it's not. I even forgot that I wrote this review. But yeah, that's how the scoring system is. So more, submit review, download the game scoring chart for your operating system, and then just punch in numbers, see what comes out. It might be a game that you actually like playing, but you'd probably say it's an 8. But when you actually answer the questions on the scoring chart, you'll find out that it got a low score, but you still like it. It happens. Have a great